Greetings. Today I will be presenting on our topic is solar thermal as part of my assignment 2 for the courses MKU 4743 Renewable Energy System, and I am from Group E. These are my team member. Before that, I want to introduce myself. My name is Shazwa Aiman bin Fair Wazha. My metric number is B0422210034, and as you can see from the slide, these are my group member. Let me introduce you. First is Ashley Chin. Next, Lee Jin Man. Next, Muhammad Amirul Adib bin Zul Azmi. And finally, Nick Muhammad Amir bin Muhammad Zuki. Now, I'm going to start for the introduction to solar thermal. Solar thermal is a technology that harnesses sunlight to generate heat, which can be used for various applications. Solar thermal system focus on capturing and storing solar energy as heat. This heat can be used for water heating, process heating, space heating, and cooling and electricity generation. Solar thermal systems are cost-effective, environmentally friendly, and contribute to reducing greenhouse gas emission, making them a valuable component of renewable energy strategy. These are Malaysia renewable energy. Malaysia is transitioning from conventional power generation, natural gas, coal, and hydropower to clean, sustainable, and renewable energy as part of its commitment to reduce greenhouse gas emission by 45% by 2030 and achieve the net zero emission by 2050. Next, we will discuss about the policy energy in Malaysia. First is the National Energy Policy 2022 to 2040. The National Energy Policy 2022 to 2040 promotes solar thermal as a key renewable energy solution for industrial heating, residential hot water, and commercial application. It aligns with Malaysia climate change mitigation effort by reducing dependency on fossil fuel and addressing energy demand through clean alternative. Second is the renewable energy targets. Malaysia aims for 70% renewable energy by 2050, and solar thermal play a strategic role in this goal by replacing traditional fossil fuel-based heating with clean, renewable alternative. Key sectors for solar thermal implementation include industries such as food, textile, and large-scale commercial and residential infrastructure. Third, legislation and incentives supporting solar thermal. Programs like GTFS, Green Technology Finance Scheme, NEM Net Energy Metering, and Feed-in Tariff encourage the adoption of solar thermal by offering financial incentive, tax exemption, and favorable payment scheme. This reduces the initial cost and financial risk of deploying solar thermal technology. Fourth, international collaboration and solar thermal project. Through partnership with IREN, Malaysia access technical expertise, funding opportunities, and capacity building program. This collaboration supports solar thermal project by offering innovative solution, funding option, and knowledge transfer to efficient deployment. And now, we'll explore the current trend in Malaysia for solar thermal. First is rapid adoption of solar energy. Malaysia has experienced a sharp increase in solar energy installation with 2024 surpassing all previous year. This growth is driven by the government incentive and public awareness. Solar thermal technologies are being explored to support this trend for heating application. 2. Emerging technology. Solar thermal technology are gaining attention for industrial application like process steam production and heating. Although less common than solar PV, they are efficient and sustainable alternative for industries in Malaysia. 3. Battery energy storage system BESS. BESS adoption is trending as a way to address solar energy intermittent supply issue. BESS enhance the reliability of solar thermal system by storing excess energy for continuous use. 4. Industrial and residential use. Financial incentives like NEM 3.0 and Solaris are driven industry and homeowner to adopt solar thermal and solar PV system. Solar thermal is being used for residential water heating and industrial heating needs. 5. The green investment and project. Significant green investment and supporting solar thermal development through research, innovation, and infrastructure project. This investment aligns with global sustainable goals. With that, I will now pass to the next presenter.
The first issue that the solar thermal energy face is the intermittency and weather dependence. For the variable solar irradiance, the solar thermal system depends on sunlight, which is intermittent and subject to daily and seasonal fluctuations. Cloud cover, rain, and nighttime can reduce the availability of solar energy, making it unreliable without energy storage solutions. For the geographic limitations, the solar thermal system performs best in the regions with high solar insolation, such as deserts and areas near the equator. For countries at higher latitudes or regions with frequent cloud cover, the solar thermal energy might not be a viable year-round solution. Then the next issue is the storage of thermal energy. Efficient storage of thermal energy is crucial for balancing supply and demand. However, large-scale thermal storage systems, such as molten salt or phase change materials, are expensive and complex to maintain. Storing heat for extended periods, especially at high temperatures, is a challenging technical hurdle. While solutions like molten salt can store energy for hours or days, they are not yet efficient enough for long-term storage or for wide-scale use, limiting their role in balancing energy supply. Next, the high initial capital cost is also the issue faced by the solar thermal energy. Solar thermal power plants require significant capital investment for installation, including the cost of land, mirrors, collectors, and the associated infrastructure. The cost can be prohibitive in comparison to more mature energy technologies like natural gas or coal, even though operating costs are low. Due to high upfront costs, solar thermal systems often require long payback periods, which can deter investors. This can limit the expansion of solar thermal energy, particularly in regions where alternative, cheaper energy sources are readily available. And then, the efficiency and conversion losses is also the challenges faced by the solar thermal energy. Solar thermal systems generally have lower efficiency when compared to photovoltaic PV systems. The conversion of solar energy into usable heat involves thermal losses, and the efficiency can be further reduced by heat loss during storage or transport. In CSP plants, the process of converting thermal energy to electricity while a heat engine like a steam turbine can be inefficient. These plants generally operate at lower efficiency levels compared to more direct forms of solar energy conversion, such as PV cells. The maintenance and operations. Solar thermal system, particularly and parabolic trough system have moving parts, mirrors, tracking system, etc., which can lead to wear and tear, requiring regular maintenance and repair. This can increase the operational cost and reduce the system or reliability. In desert areas where CSP plants are often located, dust and sand accumulation of mirrors and collectors can reduce efficiency. Regular cleaning is needed to maintain performance, which adds to operational costs.
Greeting Dr. Afsanizam. My name is SD Chin with matrix number B0422100020. I will present about challenges of solar thermal. Solar thermal face several challenges. First is storing solar thermal energy. Storing solar thermal energy or heat is a complex process that presents several challenges, which is the heat loss. Heat naturally moves from areas of high temperature to areas of lower temperature. This means that any stored heat will gradually dissipate into the surrounding environment unless it is perfectly insulated, which is practically impossible. Even with the best insulation materials, some heat loss is inevitable over time. Another challenge for storing solar thermal energy is the limitation of materials. The material used to store thermal energy must be able to withstand high temperature without degrading or losing their properties. It also needs to have a high heat capacity, meaning it can absorb a lot of heat without their temperature rising too much. Finding materials that meet this criteria can be difficult and it can often be expensive or have other drawbacks such as being heavy or difficult to work with. The need for large storage capacities is another challenge. To store a significant amount of thermal energy, a large volume of material is needed. This can make thermal energy storage system large and unwieldy, which is a problem for application where space is at a premium, such as in homes or vehicles. Additionally, the larger the storage system, the more surface area it has, and the more heat it can lose to the environment. Next challenges of solar thermal is emerging market trends, which is currently stymie more widespread adoption. Among these challenges is a shortage of information and understanding among prospective customers regarding the function and benefits of the solar thermal system. Also, the initial cost of a solar thermal system is often considered too high for consumers as a multitude of financing options. Other than that, land use and space requirements. Also, another challenge of solar thermal. Large-scale installations of solar thermal system, in particular, need a substantial amount of land. In place with a high population density or where land is costly, this might be difficult. It's critical to choose appropriate sites that don't conflict with urban or agricultural land usage. The fourth challenges of solar thermal energy is complexity. High temperature systems such as CSP can be technically complex and expensive to install and maintain. Last but not least, seasonal variability challenges of solar thermal. Solar thermal system may require backup heating during periods of low solar radiation, example winter or cloudy days.
Next, I will be presenting the advantages and disadvantages of solar thermal energy in a simple and easy to understand. First slide, I will present the advantages of solar thermal energy. First, solar thermal energy is renewable and sustainable. It uses sunlight, which is unlimited as long as the sun exists. Unlike fossil fuels, it won't run out, making it a long-term solution. Second, it's environmentally friendly. Solar thermal energy does not produce harmful greenhouse gases, so it helps reduce pollution and fight climate change. The third one is it can store energy. For example, heat can be stored in tanks or molten salt for use at night or during cloudy days. This ensures we have energy even when there's no sunlight. Lastly, solar thermal systems are versatile. They can heat water, power buildings, or even generate electricity for industrial processes. This makes it useful for many purposes. Let's look at the disadvantages. First, the installation cost is high. Solar thermal energy needs solar collectors, storage unit, and other equipment require a big upfront investment, which can discourage some users. Second, solar thermal depends on the weather. On cloudy or rainy days, this system produces less energy, making it less reliable in areas with low sunlight. Third, solar thermal system need a lot of space. Large collectors take up significant land, which can be a challenge in crowded urban areas. Lastly, thermal energy can lose heat when transported over long distance. This limits its efficiency and make it less practical for faraway areas.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Amirul Hadi bin Azmi. So I will present statistic and fact figure for solar thermal. So global adoption, over 256 million home equipping with solar thermal system in 2020, up from 250 million in 2019. Leading country right now is China, Turkey and Germany. Application, 80% of solar thermal system installed in 2022 used for space and water heating. 60% of installation are small-scale residential system. Over 1,000 solar process heat system in use globally in 2023, capable of generating heat up to 400 degrees Celsius for industry like chemical, textile and food. 336 large-scale system worldwide led by Denmark. Future growth. Global solar heat use projected to increase by 50% in 2030, reaching 2,457 petajoule, driven by technology advancements, cost reduction, and government policy. US solar future. Solar capacity expected to grow 7 times by 2050 and reduce grid emission by 61% and 45% in 2035. Solar thermal complement photovoltaic system for power and plus heat application. So this figure key statistic for solar thermal energy. 256 million homes worldwide has had solar thermal system in 2020. Annual growth system in 2020 increased by 6 million homes. Over 1,000 solar process heat systems are in use globally. 336 systems were installed as of 2023 and projected 50% growth in global solar heat use by 2030. Impact. So the impact of solar thermal energy is reduce greenhouse gas emission, diversifies energy source and improve energy security, scalable for home, industry and district heating. That's all for me. Thank you.